Hello everybody, Jim here. Welcome back for a channel update video. Aren't these everyone's favorites? You don't get anything actually entertaining, you just get to listen to me yammer on about what we're actually doing for the channel. So some of you might have noticed it is August. Now, depending on when I publish this, it's like mid or late August. And we haven't published any videos this month. And when I say we, I'm referring to myself and to anyone that I'm working on videos with. So that being like my friend Dennis, my friend Sam, some other people I'm working on collaborations with right now. Yeah, we're working on things right now that just aren't ready to publish. And honestly, I fell a little behind on video production this year. There was stuff I wanted to do. It's just life things get in the way, and makes it difficult to do them. People have moved house from one side of the country to the other. People have gotten sick. I've gotten sick. Obviously, work. We all have to work and then make money and support ourselves. All of those little, things get in the way of our YouTube channels. Damn you, real life, demanding so much time from us. So earlier this year, the channel changed quite a bit. We rebranded to Mad Panic Gaming. By the way, Mad Panic Gaming t-shirts available, link in the description. But we changed to Mad Panic Gaming earlier this year. We dropped the Kid Shoryuken moniker. And some people were like, why do that? You've had that name for such a long time. We all recognize it. Why change it? A couple of things. One, because I have had it for such a long time. And obviously it was just something I came up with like on a whim when I was like a teenager, when I came up with my first channel in like 2006. I just had to have like a name, like a screen name for the channel. So I picked that. But honestly, like that was okay maybe when I was like age 18 to age 20 something or other. When you're in your mid 30s though, to still call yourself a kid is like, it's not applicable. So that was cool. I had that, but now it's gone and it's not coming back. People still refer to me by that moniker all the time online, and that's fine because I used it for so long. It's all good, but this channel is not Kid Shoryuken anymore. It's Mad Panic Gaming. It's a collaborative effort between me and other people, and we're making lots of different kinds of content. So what's the holdup? We're working on videos right now, and basically we've plotted out a schedule where we will start releasing videos again here on YouTube in October. So between now and the first week of October, we're strictly just working on videos, and we're working on new stuff. We're still doing the kind of like traditional kinds of videos you've seen on this channel. So we're still doing game hunting, although we kind of want to make some changes to that, make it maybe a little snappier, maybe like a little more entertaining to watch. That's just like something we're kicking around. A lot of people doing like the Japan game hunts now. Kind of when I got in the game, like back in 2011 or so, there was like me and one other person, and now there's like a lot of people doing it. The Hard-Offs and the Akihabaras and the Sudagayas and all that. Lots of people making game hunting videos here in Japan. So I'm going to continue doing those because that's my most popular content. But I'm going to try to update it a little bit, maybe change it just a little bit to help it stand out from the crowd, because there's a crowd now. There wasn't a crowd when I first started. There is a crowd now, though. So that needs to change a little bit, maybe. Not a lot, just a little bit, but we're still going to be doing game hunting. We're still going to be doing arcades. We're still going to be doing bars and barcades and other kinds of stuff like that. That's not going anywhere. We're still doing game reviews, although the name Shoryuken, again, which I've used for a long time, that is also being retired, just because it was a long-running series, and sort of like in that vein, everything was kind of uniform. There wasn't a world of difference between the reviews, and now I just feel like I'd rather approach each game review as an individual thing, not make it part of a series and like a uniform. We discuss this, we discuss this, we discuss this. I would like each review to just be more unique to itself, to the game, and let the writing of the review be more reflective of whatever it is I'm reviewing. So if I'm reviewing just a very simple little action game, the review can be kind of short because there's not a lot to talk about. Just tell people how it plays and looks. Whereas maybe if I'm reviewing a game that is more nostalgic to me, something that I have a lot of memories attached to and I have more to say about it, those can be longer reviews, and I can include more of just like my personal narrative into those reviews. So Show Reviewkin as a series is done. It is over, and in the future every review is going to be kind of its own thing, and we're just going to have like the thumbnails with the logo and everything, and they're going to be titled individually. It's not going to be a series anymore. It's just going to be each individual review. I feel like I said that 5 times already. But in addition to that, we're starting another series of videos where we're going to be kind of focusing on genres and themes as opposed to just individual games. So each video will feature 5 games in a specific theme. So for example, right now we're working on videos for car combat games that are not Twisted Metal, part of the Twisted Metal series. That's really fun, getting to go back and play some of those old car combat games again. Found some really choice games in there. We're doing kart racers, but kind of like more obscure kart racers. Again, a lot of fun. We're doing violent games, games that were most well known for just being violent. And again, we're not focusing on the obvious choices like Mortal Kombat and Doom and Grand Theft Auto. We're going for kind of like, not so obscure games, but maybe more obscure games than that. Stuff maybe that was only released on PC at the time, or just something that was released within that period of like the 90s where there was this big hullabaloo about violence in video games, but they're only focusing on the big sellers. Meanwhile, there are these like smaller games that are also very violent that nobody seemed to care about because nobody was playing them. So stuff like that and a whole bunch of other ones. We have a long list of ideas, so we're working on those right now. And actually, that's now is a good time. We're getting kind of knee deep into the car combat episode. So here is just a little preview of what we've been working on. 2 words, just 2 words, and you know you're in for something awesome. And those 2 words are car combat. Aside from wet cement and high voltage, probably the best combination of words ever. There's almost nothing more satisfying than jumping into a kick-ass hot rod or monster truck equipped with machine guns and rocket launchers and blasting everything to kingdom come. Personally, I think car combat games are some of the most fun and most exhilarating games you can play, and obviously the first games that come to mind when talking about the genre is the Twisted Metal series. Twisted Metal pioneered the car combat genre after all, and with few exceptions, was always at the top of the burning heat. As great as those games were, though, there are a lot of lesser-known car combat games out there that offer up just as much unbridled destruction, mayhem, and fun. And those are the games we're talking about today, those other car combat games. Hey everybody, this is Jim with Mad Panic Gaming, and these are 5 obscure and underappreciated car combat games. Let's blow up.
Holy
There you go. What did you think of that? Not bad, huh? So that's a very fun video. We're hoping it's going to be pretty good and everyone's going to like it, but we're working on a lot of videos like that where, again, we're focusing on themes, we're focusing on genres and things that link games together, and each episode will be 5 games in whatever the topic is that we're talking about. And if you paid attention to that preview, you saw a bunch of the games that we're going to be talking about for the car combat episode. Those are going to be really cool, so I hope everybody is looking forward to those. Aside from that, like I said, we're going to start publishing videos again on YouTube in October. However, I realize I do have channel members, and I do have people on my Patreon, and though for the most part, people sign up for my Patreon for the game boxes. They want to have games sent out in the mail, and that's kind of like the big thing, you know, people usually sign up for. But for everyone on there and everyone that's a channel member, as we're finishing these videos, I'm going to be sharing them on my Patreon with my channel members in my Discord, my patrons Discord and everything. So yeah, we're going to start publishing them in October. So everything is still going to be free to watch, whatever you want. But we're kind of building a stockpile of videos. That way, throughout October, November, December, we can just be publishing videos. And while we're publishing them, we can be working on the next batch of videos, if you will. So it's not such like a tight work schedule because something I didn't mention earlier, but this channel just recently passed 35,000 subscribers. So thank you everyone for subscribing and watching. That's really cool. But by the end of the year, we'd like to see maybe a little more channel growth, maybe hit 40,000 subscribers. And to do that, we've planned a lot of content for October through December. And while that stuff's being published, we can still be working on videos we're going to publish sometime after that, starting in 2024, which is like a lot to think about. It's racking my brain. Usually I never think that far ahead on things, but this year has been different. Earlier in February, in fact, we changed to Mad Panic Gaming, and now we're continuing on, and it just feels like this is sort of the evolution of what I really wanted for the channel. So Mad Panic Gaming is evolving. Personally, I feel like the videos are gonna get better. That's the benefit of collaborating with people, collaborating with Dennis or Sam or anyone else that wants to jump in. Like I said, we've got some other stuff going. I'm not going to talk too much about it right now because it'll be kind of fun, maybe a little surprise when people start popping up on the channel again. But yeah, that's it. That's the update for you. We're working hard on videos right now. We're going to start publishing them on YouTube starting in October. But as soon as they're done, we are going to be sharing them again with channel members and on Patreon and stuff. So if you want to sign up for like $1, there you go. You get all those videos as soon as you want them. That's it. So just sit tight, everybody. Between now and then, I'm hoping maybe I can do like some live streams, some shorts as we're out filming game hunts and everything else. Maybe just whip out the phone, shoot a little bit of footage, and sort of keep people updated through shorts and community posts and things like that. But that's basically it. We're working on a lot of new content, and it will be coming starting in October. So please look forward to that. And until then, thanks for watching, everybody. We've got 1,200 videos on the channel here. So by all means, go and if you really feel like it, go watch some of those old videos. But with that being said, again, thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. It's greatly appreciated. And until next time, take care, everybody. Goodbye.